Yeah, that's floating. My body's gonna be floating in the river here pretty soon, I think. Let's go and hop in here. Some action. I have got like cleared out queues in both of games right now. Star Realms and Hero Realms. I've barely touched it. I've been keeping up on my leagues, but not much beyond that. Yeah, I was really, really looking forward to it, and the Rona hit the household like the week of, so I knew my chances of dodging it were gonna be slim, and sure enough, it hit me. Matt the Cutter in the house. Thanks for stopping in, Matt. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. So since I came back here, I see Hero Realms has its own logo now on Twitch for the category. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, arcades is where it's at, man. I was just watching a sort of documentary recently too, where they're going out to a couple of video game stores that are also arcades and things like that. And it's so funny because the big thing is they were gonna die, they were gonna go away, they were done, and they came back. They came back fierce. So there's a lot of cool arcade bars all across the country, all over the place. I've been to some really cool ones. There's a few really cool ones in Columbus. There's a couple of ones down in Denver when I was visiting Matt. We went to there, the one up. There's one in Orlando, excuse me, that we visited last time we went down there for Disney and Universal, and that one's pretty cool too. It's they had it all set up where they had all the consoles, and they had like the whole front bar area. They had like a giant ass TV for each of the main consoles, like the Xbox, PlayStation, Wii, and all that good stuff. And then they had like all the regular arcade machines, and then they had like couch areas set up where they also had like Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s set up where you could just like check out games and you could play them there and chill out and have a drink. They actually had a little stage area set up too for Guitar Hero and Rock Band. That was pretty cool. And yeah, it was all right. It was a cool place. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's get some action down. And we've already got a challenge here from Mr. J. Collins. Thanks for sending that over with Caramoon. Little fighter action here. Let's see what we want to do. Pretty much could play any class if you'd like. I was thinking about finishing up Katarina, get her up to level 12, and then Prestige her again. Could work on Starscream, level 7 Thief, War Making. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little fighter on fighter action here. Let's get this character to level 12 and Prestige her again. Get her out of here. Got a little colorful action going on here. Little Prestige 4 there for Mr. Collins. He's easy. He's like, I'll do it. Whatever. Line it up. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to be level 11 for this battle. So almost maxed out. Just not getting that last ability. For both of us, looks like it is the additional 9 health. So we're both rocking the Spike Pauldrons. Getting the extra damage each turn. Jay is rocking the Mighty Blow. I'm rocking the Devastating Blow. I really, really am liking Mighty Blow. I'm going to try that out with my next revision of this character after our Prestige. And then we're both rocking the Shoulder Crush. Shoulder Crush is just so good. I do kind of like the one where you can do the 3 damage and you can expend a guy, but I don't know. Just getting that 4 damage or 2 on tap, ready to go whenever you got it. VQ rolling in. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you bringing the crew with you here. We got 2 rots on the board. So our opponent's got some recruit action, so they got some good trade going. We're, of course, going to grab one of the rots. We can't... Oh, we flip over a Death Touch as well. Simple Web Guy. Dan stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you chilling after VQ stream and stopping in. Are we going to get lucky enough? I don't think we are. Yeah, there goes the Death Touch and the Rot, so that's not a good time. There is a Life Drain that hit the board, though, so that's pretty interesting. I don't think we have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, even if we had everything, that's only 5 trade. So opponent's got some life gain on us, which is not good. And they've got 2 scrappers. Potentially they might get that life drain before us as well. This one's going to be tough. Double Dub's in the house. Thanks for stopping in. I was able to check out Dub's stream yesterday, which was rare for me on a Wednesday, so that was very cool. Glad to see him still rocking. Could Mighty Blow it? Yeah, but I'm only going to get the 1. That's the problem. And that's only going to get me up to 5 trade. So we're not going to get that life drain. No, it is not possible to get a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Did someone just get a touchdown? I think someone just got a touchdown. I can't get life drain. Mighty Blow? I don't have Mighty Blow. I've got Devastating Blow. Yeah, so he has Mighty Blow. Yeah, this game is ridiculous here. Was that Mooney that caught the touchdown? Please don't tell me it's Mooney, because of course I did not start him. I did start Curtis Samuel in one of my leagues, which is how bad things are. We're going to grab this Skull Priest here. We'll do it up there. We are rocking, even with a little bit of the red. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of damage in the hand, but not the trade. So we are most likely going to lose that race then to Life Drain for sure, which kind of stinks. They're getting the draw there, so he may be going for it now, which is really bad news. That's actually probably just flat out game if he gets Life Drain. I am in a Dynasty League. I'm in a crazy, crazy Dynasty League. I've been in it for, I don't know, 6-7 years or something. He does not get Life Drain. Wow. I'm really surprised he used his ability then. It's a Superflex League, so it's 2 QB. It's big. It's 2 QBs. One's a Superflex spot, so you can start anything. So you're going to start a QB. It's QB friendly. It's a high scoring league. Yeah, if he got Life Drain there, I'd be dead for sure. I once again cannot get it though. So I am thinking, honestly, Death Cultist is not going to be as good as just doing 4 damage right now. I am literally just going to do, what do I got? Yeah, we're just going to do the damage. And it's individual defensive player league as well on top of it. So your starting lineup is massive. And then your injured reserves, we got 3 spots for that. You have to start, I think, 5 or 6 defensive players each week. Plus the dynasty rules are kind of wacky. You can keep up to 10. Yeah, it is a ton to manage, and it's a weird scoring system. He's got all the bonuses in there, which honestly I don't agree with all of them. He's got like extra points for 40-yard plays and all sorts of nonsense like that. We're gonna be 1 short. No, I'm not even paying attention. He got Life Drain. Okay, so we're dead. I don't even know if it's worth grabbing the wolf at this point. So I think the game's already over. But we'll do it just to do it. Get it in there. Yeah, it's cool. Your drafted players too, like you keep them where you drafted them originally, except you have to assign draft penalties to them. So you get like a couple 0 penalties. So if I have a player I drafted 17th round, he stays at 17 the next year. And then you have like a -1, -2, -3. So you can't keep every player forever. But you can hit pretty good. Like, I picked up Alvin Kamara just before he hit really big. So I have him as like a 20th round pick in my league. So I got, really good value on that. And then some players you don't get such good value. But I've placed in the league more often than not. So I've always made my money back, which is cool. And I've actually won once. So there's some good stuff going on there. Let's take a look here. Again, we're still probably we're at 3. Yeah, we're definitely dead. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is brutal. We'll make it look good, but it's fun. Every year I say this will be my last year in this league, and I don't know why I keep playing it though. The other thing that stinks too is because it's a super flex league with quarterback friendly points. There's hey, what's up, Niggle? Thanks for stopping in. I am doing much better. Thank you so much for asking. Even though we did just get beat down. Yeah, beat down. Yeah, Dan, you're having a hell of a year this year in the Star Realms League. And it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, Dan was the victim of, if he wouldn't have played me, he would have beat anyone else in the league this week. Unfortunately, he was the second highest scorer of the week, and I was the top scorer of the week. So that's kind of like a kick in the shorts. I've ran into that many times. Ty Lee sending in the challenge here. Agency 13 with a dirty rogue. No, we're going to do Star Realms probably in about half hour, 45 minutes, somewhere around that time frame. I usually warm up with a little bit of Hero Realms. Plus, also, I think most of my early crowd is a little more Hero Realms friendly than my later. Yeah, Matt is he's not doing so good. In fact, Matt's whole season is like, yeah, it's kind of like that. So, but that's okay. It's a fun league. It's friendly. We've had some a long time playing it, so let's go ahead and get this in here. Once again, we're almost up to level 12 to Prestige again, so let's just roll with this crappy fighter build again. So we are level 11 versus level 11. And Agency 13's got the boots. Also has the smooth heist, which is broken. And distracted exchange, which is phenomenal as well. And Agent's going first. And there's an Elven Gift and a Spark out there and a Bribe. I'm going to call it now. I lost this game. This game is over. Play the rubies, able to get the Elven Gift to hand, able to get the Spark. A little surprised went that route. So he did have 3 trade. So I'm a little surprised that Agent did not grab the Elven Gift and the Bribe. Because then he could add 5 trade and could have bought even more that turn. But I guess he's just not interested in having the Bribe in his deck at all. Which is understandable. So let's take a look here. We're going to miss out on the good stuff here, it looks like. We could pop our ability to use the axe. Best case scenario, that gets us up to 5 trade, which doesn't get you these 6s. Yeah, Smooth Heist is just ridiculous. It is... Granted, as always, there has to be the right stuff on the board. But more often than not, there's the right stuff on the board to just win you the game. So, fantasy basketball. I actually used to play fantasy basketball back in the day. I used to be in a fantasy wrestling league, pro wrestling. Matt actually used to run a fantasy UFC league. That was a lot of fun. I've done fantasy baseball. Back when I did fantasy baseball, it was a pain in the butt because you had to basically set up like your stuff every day, and we didn't have a site for it at the time, so we had to email in to the commissioner, and I don't know how he had time to deal with this, but he set our stuff every day. Yeah, the fantasy UFC was a lot of fun. Realms Rising Fantasy Football League. I mean, you guys should set one up. We should get one going next year. We have a Star Realms one, and we usually have a little bit of a waiting list of a few people. Changes the game less than you would expect. I don't know, man. Granted, every situation is, confirmation bias with it, but I've just had some situations with that card or that ability where it's just been, double Elven Curve off the rip. I get them right away, or... my favorite one, actually, though, is I got 2 bribes off the row, and then I purchased 2 rots off the row with those bribes. That's one of my favorites I've ever had, and I just brutalized them that game. Top deck both of them, called it a day. But yeah, even a start like that, like I said, getting that Elven Gift, getting that Spark in hand right away. I'm getting hit with discards immediately. It's tough. Let's see if we can do something here. Once again, we're a little short of getting anything too cool. Master Wayne, though, is tempting. Getting a little defense out here, though, now with the Rampage and the... Agent is just running all damage right now and running into all of it. So I think we will actually grab the Master Wayne. Though another thought process would have been to get the Shoulder Bash going and then just grab a Fire Gem. I think that might have actually probably been a better idea, because then I can just scrap the fire gem right away, get the damage, get my damage with the shoulder crush. Dark reward. Here goes the death touch. Ugh, this is not looking good for the home team, folks. Not looking good at all, especially if that gain 5 life and hit me with a discard every time. That's tough. So let's go ahead and do this. We're just going to play that because we just want to do the shoulder crush. Just get the damage in here. Cross our fingers. Maybe we'll stay alive long enough. We'll see. The gaming beats are brought to you by Dark Surge Guild. Something like that. So we'll see how this compilation works out for us this evening. There goes the curse. The Elven Kess. I do like the boots. There's a distracted exchange. Okay, so at this point, we're not really interested in buying anything. So let's just go this route. Of course, that would have gave me 6 at least for Kraka. That's awesome. Are we interested in? I mean, Braylon doesn't do anything for us at this point. Let's get rid of this guy here. Let's get rid of this guy here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do some damage. We're so close. I think maybe doing a shoulder crush earlier here or there might have actually got us a win. But then I wouldn't have had whatever else. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out here. This would be a close one. If we live this turn, he's got a guard out there. That's not good. That's going to soak up 3 of our damage. We don't have very much damage. There's a discard. We might just be dead this turn. Which is okay. Alright. Not quite dead yet. Close. Really close. Closer than I'd like to be. Also gaining 5 life as well, too. So that definitely seals it. So, and 5. I keep forgetting 5 from the ability. It's so dumb. Thief has so much healing. It's kind of ridiculous. What am I doing? Yeah, it's so many balance issues with this game. But again, it's also you're playing at the high level of these cards too. It's a totally different game than playing at the tournament level 3s, which is what I've spent a lot of my time doing. Yeah, it's always been too much. And the healing cap was fixed, but to me it still wasn't the right fix. I still strongly believe like basically almost every heal ability in this game you should just cut in half. You've got this ability which gives you 5. You have the 7 one. I mean, so many cards that give so much life. They just, even with that life cap, it just means you're just gonna hit that cap. I mean, look at the cleric. Obviously, the cleric builds are ridiculous, but there we go. Thanks for the game, there, Agent. We got our butts beat. Yeah, like across the board, just like cut them all in half. Try that, and then give a slight boost to the 5. Yeah, I mean the 7 healing one. Like I ran into that so many times. And they get that, and they get like 1 healing card, and it's like, it's so hard to kill them. Yeah, go and fire away. I'll get another one here for you against Jay. Yeah, I remember a lot of the healing stuff wasn't as big, and then they just kind of went with it, and they're just like, whatever. I am down for whatever. Yeah, get dubs, get a challenge in here. If you've got a format for the regular non, I'd be definitely up for that. I haven't actually messed around with that stuff at all, so I'm sure anyone can do it, but there is the challenge from the dubs. And then I believe he's sending over a vanilla. Let's see if that's the case. It is the case. So we are playing 2 daggers. Oh, this is the not correct version, though. Is it? That stinks. All right, whatever. I can't believe they even fixed that. Like, how hard is that for someone to go in there and fix that? I it is whatever, but I mean, first of all, I still think it's embarrassing that they did that. Like, whoever put that in there, you know, they said they didn't play or they're not too familiar. You're working on the game. Be familiar at least enough with the base product. Come on now. I'm pretty rough on them about that, but to me, that's kind of inexcusable. All right, let's go ahead and do that here. Yeah, I again, exactly. They could just put it through. I'm sure it's a non-game breaking fix. Maybe they're just not interested in that. It can't be that hard. You already have the base part of it in there. Let's go ahead and grab the Stark Energy here. So anyway, so we're playing No Heroes. This is what was supposed to be the starter version. So we've got 2 daggers and 8 gold. So this is basically, instead it's like a Star Realm starter deck instead. Hero Realm starter decks are actually slightly different. But this is still pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw 1, discard. Of course, we don't get any of this. I literally had 8 cards. I needed 1 gold so I can get Deception or Wolf Form. And I get the 1 dagger out of 8 cards. Unbelievable. Alright, let's go and do this up. Yeah, I again haven't played the vanilla thing in weeks and weeks. I just assumed they fixed it. But guess not. So in the meantime, I did get my Deluxe Nova set in the mail though. So I haven't actually opened it yet. I'm waiting for the sleeves and stuff to come in. But now I kind of want to open it because I heard some people were saying that there's like they had cards missing. Like there was like a few starters short or something like that. I can't remember. Let's grab this Cultist here, and apparently we're going Super Rainbow. We're getting rid of that Fire Gem now. We don't need that. Do a little bit of damage there. So I'm very excited to bust that out, get that sleeved up, get that to the table. I mean, the kiddo can play with some phenomenal looking foils. Working on an update though. Yeah, there'll be an announcement regarding the Rise of Empire Kickstarter round. Cool. I'm looking forward to that. Very excited. That was a lot of fun, and like I said, just the fact that it's something new and it's something different, which is cool. Obviously for Star Realms, always looking forward to that. I am a little torn. Holy Elvis in the house with the resub. Thanks so much, Holy Elvis. I appreciate that. Get a little love out there for him. We are a little torn here. I kind of love Kron. I love Word of Power. List would be good for this deck right now. What does Dubs have going on? A little blue-green. Mostly all blue-green. So he would love any of those cards too. Man. Word of Power, though, it just kind of powers through your deck for you a little bit. Right? How many times can I flip on this and not make up my mind here? I'm actually going to grab lists. No. Games, yeah, whatever. We'll grab lists. Hey, we get a spark here as well. Let's do that up. We are short killing the War Mage, unfortunately. Yeah, it was a good time. I don't think a lot of people played it. I know Alex and Agent Seto played it, and then I played it. I played against Carla. I keep forgetting her in-game name. Pixel Phoenix or someone. I can't remember. And then I played against someone else too. Maybe I played against Agent. The second game, I played 2 games. Let's go ahead and, well... Oh, man. So if I play the gift, I'm going to flip my deck. So I'm actually going to pitch the Dark Energy. Here's a little tech play for you. Get that shuffled back into the deck. And then we will discard Dagger because there's a command out there. And if I don't buy command and Tim sees that, I'm not going to hear the end of it. So What am I doing? I hit next game. Sorry about that. Let's get back in there. So, got to buy command when that's out there. Command is thebomb.com. All right, what's he got going on here? What's the Dubs player going here? All right, does grab that word of power. Got to get command. It's so good. It slices, it dices, it julienne's fries. Watch out, people. Thursday Night Football score is now 6-7. Yeah, you heard me right. 6-7. It's a barn burner. I don't know what's going on with Thursday Night Football, man. People on Amazon are gonna be pulling their hair out. We'll grab the old influence there. Get some trades. Scrap it out for 3. See what happens. There's that word of command. Doing work. Are we just dead? We'll see. I think we might just be dead. Yeah, that stinks. Wow, 39 hit points left. I don't know how much life gain was involved there, but it's definitely enough to take me out. So, good game there, Dubs. Good game. We are on a hot losing streak tonight, folks. So glad you could all stop in, and hope you understand I am a professional Heroes player. I have actually won money playing this game. So I'm doing it right. Right? No. Okay. Yeah, Darian did a lot of work there. That's right. I forgot he was out there, and I couldn't kill him for, I don't know, what, 3-4 turns? That stuff adds up fast. So thanks for the game, though. I do appreciate it. That's how we're feeling. That's how we're feeling. All right, let's go ahead and get this game in here with the J again, I guess. We'll do that up. Yes, Agent, you are a pro. You have won money playing this game. You have been paid American dollars. All right. So we are going to, we got Caramoon here. Do we want to do it again? We're so close to leveling up. We're going to do it again. Just going to keep grinding this out. Let's get this lady a win here. We'll see what happens. All right, and we're player 2 again. I don't know if I've gone first yet at all this evening. I know I went second against Agent. I'm pretty sure I went second against Jay the first time. I think I went second against Dubs. Yes, when you lose, it does not go very fast. That is for sure. Blowing the ability already, grabbing the recruit. Nice. Dan's not a fan of winning the money. He just wants to pay the money. All right, so what do we got going on here? A recruit. Excuse me. We'll grab that profit. I got this lingering cough. That's still sticking with me no matter what. And talking to a coworker, and she said she's had like a cough for like 2 months since she had COVID last time. So like it just sticks around. I feel 1000% fine besides that. But that just sticks around. It's not going away. All right, so we can do here. So we're not rocking a lot of trade. We're a little short of buying something any cool. Yeah. I know some people have lost like their sense of smell and sense of taste for extended periods of time and headaches and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. It's just such a wacky thing. What do we want to do here? What is all going on for our opponent? Our opponent is going heavy Imperial. Getting the recruit that, so they're going to be able to buy the big dogs like Tyrannor and Direwolf pretty easily. I'm thinking Bribe would be good, especially if we do want a shot at some of those bigger cards. We do got some trade there. I could grab Influence instead, leave me a little trade left over for another card, or hit him. Grab an or Grunt. But you know what? I think we're going to grab the Influence since we're just about to shuffle our deck. And let's grab a Fire Gem too. Let's go a little trade heavy. Yeah, the first time I had it, it went away relatively quickly. Probably within a couple of weeks, I was completely done. So it wasn't too bad. I was down for a couple days and then back up, and then, like I said, a couple weeks later. Now it's like this is still just hanging out with this here, but I do feel good besides that. I got that Grunt out of there, unfortunately. All right, so we are, of course, one short of Tyrannor, but we are very happy to buy a Torrigan. We're good with that. So let's see what else we can do here. We are not getting the trade. Well, we got a lot of trade coming up after this. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, there's that Sharpening Stone. So here's an example of where I almost... Oh, there goes the Elven Gift. That's not cool. Elven Gift's so good. So good. There goes a recruit again. There's an Elven Curse for us, so that's pretty cool. So this is a situation where I'd almost rather not draw, because I'd rather keep all these trade cards together. But all right, so we've got up to 5, but we're going to grab the Elven Gift, which is kind of cool because we'll get rid of this Fire Gem now. And that gives us a couple left over for the Shoulder Crush. Kill the champion and do some damage to our opponent. Yes, I'm always clicking the screen, clicking it. I was doing it last night when I was watching dubs. Just clicking away there. So we've got 7 again, unfortunately. Especially when I'm watching replays and things like that. It's, or, you know, people are posting Star Realms games, whatever, and I'm just like clicking on, I want to see what's in there. I've been trying to look less and less, even though it's hard not to, but especially when I'm playing like in person, I really want to rely more on my memory. But I don't know, my memory's never been good as it was. So, all right, this is not good for us. We'll grab that guy. We'll grab that. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think we're just dead here, unfortunately. Man, we were looking kind of okay. I think it's this life gain that's been killing us again. Maybe we've been overlooking that a little too much. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're at 15, so there's 5 on the board. Issue is there's actually more on the board already. If he wants to use the spear or not, we'll see. Lots of life gain up to 49. I mean, this game is way over, especially this crap draw. Look at this. Look at this. Complete garbage here. I mean, this is just bad. So we bottom deck this. I mean, come on now. What are you doing all down there, just hanging out? We'll get a little shoulder bash in there just to make it look good, but my goodness. That is rough. Look at this. Could have got a triple or a double discard. We'd have 10, 13, 16, 24 damage. 24 damage in this hand right here. Plus the shoulder. This is a 28 damage hand. This hand right here is 28 damage. And if they throw a guard out there, I could kill his guard for free. So I could have killed his guard right there. And had the damage to kill him off. Rough one. Rough one. Good game, sir. Good game. That's a bitter one to swallow there. That's okay though. And slowly getting, we're only a couple more losses away here, folks. So this is funny. Let's say I lose 2 more times. I get 80 apiece for that. That's going to leave me 10 XP short. So that's all right. It is what it is. It happens. No big deal. 1 second. There we go. Didn't want to cough in everyone's ear, so I appreciate that. Anyone else wants to send over a challenge, feel free to do so. We'll get a little more Hill Realms in here before we switch over to the Star Realms action. We'll be getting some Star Realms games in there. Frank wants a piece of this. Another little rogue action. Let's do it up. And we are going to play this stupid character again. Even if we lose, we're going to get some XP. We're going to grind it. It's going to work. It's going to happen. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're going first. I'm so excited I can barely contain myself. So our opponent has Shadow Mask, which is really awesome. Has Smooth Heist, Broken, and has Distracted Exchange. So this is not the best start for us. It's good for us, but it's going to be really good for them too, even without what's on the board here. Yeah, we're taking that. We're going to take the Recruit. Oh, man. I am actually going to take the taxation as well and the profit. Oof, I flip him. So he's still going to get a bribe and intimidation to start the game off, which is 5 trade back for spending 3, plus whatever other trade he's got in his hand. That's not good. So he could get bribe and intimidation to hand, get 5 trade. I'm sure he's got 1 more trade, and then could pick up lists out of there. Yeah, this is really bad. This is not good for us. Watch out. The Washington Commanders are threatening to score. Threatening. Gets double Ruby. Also starts out double Ruby on top of it. Can we just talk about that for a minute? There's everything I said would happen. Gets the bribe and intimidation hand. Has the extra trade. Buys lists. I'm telling you, that smooth ice is... Yes, they are the Washington Commanders. It is so dumb. Yeah, that's bad. That's it's definitely not good. And it close ranks to the top of his deck. Tell me smooth ice is... Oh, the Commander scored. And do you think it's Curtis Samuel, who actually had to start in the league? Nope. Yeah, the Washington football team was better than the Washington Commanders. Yeah, top deck to close ranks. Not good. Not good at all. So what's up, Barry? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you hanging out. Let's go ahead and get some damage in here, get some card drawing. Let's figure out what we want to do. Oh, this is bad. What if we're gonna thug it up here? Because we do got that profit. I just have the profit though, but it's something. I think we gotta go for the long haul. To me, the long haul is a stupid street thug. This is not good. We'll grab the toll booth, Willie. Call it a day. That's all right. I assume you're doing a little thought process there or something, but maybe not. So there's actually been a second touchdown scored. And looks like they missed the point after attempt. You know, just to make this game as crappy as possible on Thursday Night Football. It's amazing. It is really amazing. What did they say Amazon paid for this? Like $8 billion or something? Or 800 million or 80 million? They paid something just ridiculous for rights to Thursday Night Football. And it's paying off, as you can tell. How much? It wasn't 8 billion. Let me see how much it was. How much did Amazon pay for Thursday Night Football? $1 billion. Oh, wow. For an 11-year exclusive. 11 years? Oh, $1 billion a year. Jesus. I mean, NFL made out. Yeah, they're doing okay. They're doing all right. All right, Frank's beating us down, gaining all sorts of life, hitting us with a discard. What do we got for trade? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can pitch the 1 trade. We can still have the 5 for the wolf form, do some damage, and go. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like I said, the schedule I looked at, it's about 50-50 for like good games versus bad games on the schedule. But Thursday Night Football, I feel, has always kind of been that way. I mean, you started out this year. First week was the Chargers Chiefs. That's really good. Then you had, Steelers Browns, Dolphins Bengals, Colts. I mean, that was terrible last week. Saints Cardinals next week. But then after that, you got Ravens Buccaneers. No, make it stop. Just make it stop. Giving a thief some more discard cards with the spark there. That's not a good time. 16 damage too on top of it. So the nice thing would be to get the thief under 35 so they can't shadow mask. But it's kind of hard when they have built-in, they have like one of the almost best built-in damage abilities. There's a death touch. That'll be helpful. I gotta live long enough to make it worthwhile. We're gonna go ahead and devastate blow now to put him below the threshold for using his ability for the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. But for now, we'll do it. Anything else hot? I mean, there's some bad games coming up too. Falcons, Panthers, that's going to be terrible. Titans, Packers could be good. Then you got Bills, Patriots. That'll be a good one. Raiders, Rams. I mean, which Raiders team is going to show up? Like the one that actually puts on a display, or the typical Raiders shit in the bed? And then the Super Bowl champ Rams look like complete trash this season. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Thursday Night Football ends with Cowboys Titans at the end of the season. The Titans are on Thursday Night Football twice. Kind of surprised. List doing a little bit of work there. Yeah, Rings of Power. Listen. I'm a big Tolkien fan. I love Lord of the Rings. I love The Hobbit. Read the books as a kid. Watched the crappy shows. Enjoyed the phenomenal movies. I think I'm only a week or two behind on Rings of Power, maybe. I can barely I don't know. It's not holding my attention. It's I'm trying, man. I'm trying. And I just think like they paid for that also. They are just it's rough. All right, so what do we got here? We got some good action. We've got some good life game. Rally of the Troops is out there. I don't think we can pass that up. Even though right now my focus is really just doing the damage. Rally of the Troops, too good to pass up. Let's get some damage there. We're actually going to go and do damage here as well. Yeah, that's my favorite when you get down to like the third stringers. Yeah, I think I'm through at least 3 or 4 episodes of it. And it's a rough watch. It's rough. It looks visually amazing, of course. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a measly scrap in here while we can. We are just going to go damage and try to put this game away. Try. Opponent's down to 2. So that means last turn, if I wouldn't have bought a card and I would have done damage instead, this game would be over. Fields, this game has just looked terrible. Overthrew an easy touchdown. He said to just toss it in from like 10 yards away. Overthrew the guy. He's been running scared. He's been missing open receivers. I get it. He's a sophomore. He's a second year quarterback. But this dude is supposed to be like the second coming for Chicago. And I hate to tell you Bears fans, but he ain't it. No. Well, potentially it looks like we're gonna come away with one here. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this dance. Let's do that. Oh, baby. Baby. We'll take it. Got Frank down. Trubisky. How much did they trade for that guy to draft up? To scoot up like, was it a couple spots in the draft? They traded basically the future away. By the way, I know that's not a common sound on this stream, especially tonight, but we'll play it for that one. Good game, Frank. Thank you so much for the challenge. I really appreciate that. Oh, the Steelers. Yeah, that skill for the thief, I really agree with that. You got to grind that, use it almost every turn. We are leveled up now. So let me go find my characters here. I find her. All right, where do I do this here? What am I doing? How do I press seizure again? What am I doing? Play online. What am I missing? Oh, hang on. Let's go back to look at that info button. There we go. Game prestige. Reset to level 1. Earn a prestige point. Watch out, people. There it is. Big old prestige 2. There's people that are watching the stream right now that have like prestige 39,000, but that's besides the point. Prestige 2. Watch out. We're going places. My goodness, hang on a second. Throat is just drying out on me. But probably more than I've talked in a fair bit here. Let me just grab myself a little throat lozenge or 2. Grab a couple of these bad boys. See if we can get a little relief there. All right, let's try that out. We'll see if that helps at all. So anyways, good games. I do have another challenge here, but I think what we're going to do is it's almost 10 o'clock. I think we're going to hop over to the old Star Realms for the evening because I do want to get at least a good solid hour in there as well. So I'll go ahead and take this Zembu, but I will play it offline if you don't mind. And you're going to play my level 1 character now. So you'll be the first blood for Prestige 2. Okay, let's go and hop over to Star Realms. Let's jump out of there. And Star Realms. Same as Star Realms, feel free to send over a challenge. You can send over a challenge in any format. Apparently I'm updating. I literally just loaded it up before. There must have been a new update. Not sure what would have changed. All right, so first things first, let's move the noggin down to here for the Star Realms, which is good. All right. Just like the back of the throat just feels like it's dry. All right, we're good to go there. And then also we're going to actually update our stream category from Hero Realms to Star Realms. I forget to do that, but I like to do it. I like to be professional. Done. There we go. Now I should say that. We're good to go. So there's an update. Let's see. I again literally just had this load up earlier. There's nothing here. Literally nothing. So I'm curious. Their Facebook link used to actually come to our fan page. I bet you it doesn't now. I'm just curious to see where it takes you. I bet you it takes it to theirs. Okay, it just takes you to the actual official Star Realms like page, not the group or anything. So that's all right. Cool. I said it used to actually take you to our fan page, which is pretty neat. Let's go and hop over here. So we do got a challenge from the cutter. We also have a challenge from Chris Salba. Thanks so much for stopping in and making it, Chris. Glad to see you. We do play our best 2 out of 3 with Matt the Cutter on our streams. And when he starts up streaming again, we'll be continuing that on his stream as well. So, Matt, if you don't mind, I am actually going to take the game here with Chris first, and then we'll get into our best 2 out of 3. Chris tries to make the stream a lot, and I know he does watch the replays, but we don't normally connect on here. So let's go ahead and get this game in here. I do see a challenge sneaking in from Dan there. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got triple base set. Stellar Allies, Bases, Fleets, Assault, and Command. Let's go and accept that here. Doesn't match. Chris, you want to see if you have an update? Because I literally just had an update. So I wonder if maybe if your app is not updated. But otherwise, as you can see, I can't accept. Oh, is requisition like official? No, because it's not letting me. Oh, hang on. Let me see if it's official. It's letting me buy it if I want. I wonder if that just updated. Let me check their Discord real quick. See if they say anything about it here. Does it fragment the queue? Yes and no. So Madison, they did say Joel say something about it. So, my goodness, hang on. And it's just weird. It's just like it's not scratch or anything. It just feels dry for some reason. Says it's updated. All right. Well, let's try it again. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, I will send you a challenge. Yeah, it doesn't. So let's try sending you a challenge. What did you send me? BFKA. All right, I'll try to remember that. No, we'll try it out. So that way we can kind of determine what's going on. And there, I'll send you the one. Let me know if you can receive that challenge. Otherwise, again, like I said, I just updated mine, so you might need to close and update your app. Trying to see where it says anything here. Same error. Interesting. Well, let's see if it's me. Let me try taking game one here with Matt. So Frontiers, Stellar Allies, Frontiers, events, promos, and requisition. Yeah, let me try this here real quick. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's me. So let me close that out. Let me go ahead and check my app here real quick on the old Steam. Yes, so to answer your question, Dubs, the expansions online are exactly the same for the most part as far as the physical versions as well. So if you buy the, the Gambits pack, the Gambits pack in the online app are exactly the same. The only differences are... So I'm going to just verify mine. I'm doing that right now. Yeah, it says it's up to date here. Updates. Yeah, it's updated. So let's go ahead and try it again. The only differences are like some of the promo packs contain a couple different things that were like different versions and they put it all together. That's true. If I'm in the beta, I might need to leave it. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'll do that. That's fine. That stinks because I thought before this one here worked with the beta without having any issues. All right, so I opted out of there, so now it's going to update. Let it update there. But like the basic vanilla pack is exactly the same as physical. All the other packs are all the same. Heroes, commanders, things like that. Okay, let's try it again. We've now left the beta on the Steam app. All right, let's see if we can accept this now. There we go. So it was because I was in the beta, apparently. We've solved the issue. Yeah, I mean, Hero Realms will be interesting. I know less about the physical stuff for Hero Realms than I do for Star Realms. But I will be so excited to get more cards for Hero Realms, I'll tell you that. I love what they've done with it. I love playing with the stuff they have in there, but I want more. But, you know, I keep forgetting, like, we did play with just the, it's got the trading post and the trade raft. He's got 4 trades, so he cannot get the Imperial Trader, which is good. Just debating how I want to do this. I'm actually going to go the post here. Because I've got that repair bot, I want to give myself more options for pitching things to my discard to be able to get the scrap going. Command ship out there. We did hit the 5 for the Imperial Trader there, so we're stoked. Completely stoked for that. So that's a good thing. All right, there goes that. So we are looking now, because now we want all the trade we can possibly get. So we're going to draw, hopefully draw a Viper. We did. And we're going to kill that Viper. So speaking of wanting all this trade, though, I'm not going to pass up a conversion yard. This stinks because I am leaving this silo out there, and there's nothing I can do about that. And that silo, when you gang that up with some more blues like you just did there, you could have some serious trade. Ooh. A little short of getting that command chip. But we've got to do something here. It's got some base action out there for us, so that's going to be annoying. Yeah, especially exactly how long they've had some of the expansions out for Hero Realms. That'd be very nice to get some more stuff going here. So, unfortunately, we're going to be 1 short of getting that command ship. Let's grab this fighter. Grab a farm ship. We're good with that. And battle pod. Now the question is, do I scrap both of these guys just to kill the trading post? That's 3 trade right there, plus whatever he gets in his hand. If I kill them now, he won't see them for a little bit. I'll basically kill him. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. It potentially keeps him out of getting... How do you opt out of the beta? Out of iBeta? I don't know. Talk to one of these other iPhone users. I'm sure it's right in the... Like for Google, it's right in the Play Store. You can opt in and out right from there. Alright, so once again, we're going to be short. Let's grab that supply bot. But we can at least kill his storage silo now, though, which is nice. Get a little damage in there. This is looking much nicer. But I'll try yours, Matt, and see if I can accept it. See if it causes an issue or not. Alright, let's get the trader going there. Let's go and do a little razzle dazzle. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that stinks. Basically, I'm going to miss out on 2 scraps if I go for command ship. But I don't think you can pass up command ship, right? But if I do take the 2 scraps, I can still also get a farm ship then to go with my other phenomenal trade cards. Yeah, I don't think you can pass it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Unfortunately, got to play it. That's, I mean, woe is me. You know, I'm getting a command chip out of it, so I can't feel that bad, but it still kind of stinks knowing that I'm losing out on 2 scraps because of it. But command chip kind of makes up for that. All right. So what do we got going on? Okay, so we can flip our deck. I would love to buy this farm ship first, but that's not going to look like it's going to happen because I won't have anything. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Pitch this guy. Let's grab that. Let's pitch this guy. Let's base up. Let's kill that farm ship since we're not going to end up getting it. Ooh. Ooh la la. A little summit site out there. I don't know if we're going to come. Oh, we got some. Is that Fields running for his life? So it looks like Justin Fields just made like a, I don't know, some massive run, 20, 30, 50, 40 yards. It's like a 20, 30 yard run. That's all he can do though, because he is not looking remotely good on the throws. It's pretty bad. He is missing wide open receivers. He's doing all the stuff. So we could grab that orbital platform and throw it in the deck as well. Or we can save what we got and get that summit site going. But that platform, I think we're just going to grab the platform right now. Because we're probably still going to be able to come back and get that, I believe. I kind of want to grab the solar skiff. I think I'm going to. Especially because I should be scrapping down more. There we go. What do we not want our opponent to get? We don't want them to get this gun platform. That's fine. I should grab the plasma bot, but actually I'm not going to. We're just going to work with what we got here. See how this works for us. All right, opponent's got 4 trade. Enough damage to kill one of our bases. Farm ship it up. This kind of stinks. Well, it's not terrible. We'll get that Mega Mech. Get all this action going here. There we go. That is looking good. Mega Mech with some of these bases. That's a good time for us. Bad time for our opponent. And our opponent is a little short of doing anything too good here. Does get themselves a Customs Frigate, which I'm a big, big fan of that card. Let's get rid of that guy. Farm ship it up. Alright, so we're slicing, we're dicing, we're julienning fries. Alright, so we are looking at bouncing this guy here. Get some extra damage going. We're going to grab, I don't think we need summon sight at this point now, though. So we'll grab Unity Station's looking good. Oh, I think we might have the kill. I think I'm wasting time here. I apologize. There we go. We got the kill. Good game, Chris. Thanks so much for the challenge. Appreciate you being able to make it on stream as well and hanging out long enough to get the game in. I'm in 2 builds. Matt's like, we'll try it one way or another. Good game, sir. Good game. Thank you so much for that. All right, Matt, let's go ahead and try this. Dan, I definitely will get to your game as well. Let's see if we can get this first game in here with the kata. Oh, you're definitely fine. You're definitely fine. I think we had an interesting game going there, and it's kind of a economy race at the beginning. Oh, and the guy drops the touchdown in the end zone. All right, Matt, it's letting me accept it. So we will get game 1 here with the best 2 out of 3 with Matt the Cutter Newberg. Starting off things with a patience rewarded. And we do have the requisition cards in here. So if you haven't seen those, that's the latest set that'll be coming out on the app. Requisition's a pretty cool format. If you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, they have a similar mechanic. So what Requisition does, a lot of these cards, there's like cards of each color. They're cheaper if you have a card of that faction already in play. So some can cost, there's like one card that costs like 9 and it's cheaper for every one of that faction in play. So you could get it cheaper. Choose a card to set aside. What do we got? We've got 4. So I think I want to, excuse me. I want to debate how I want to do this. Yeah, that I saw that. They posted the dates already. So when I saw your post about the hotel rooms already gone, that's crazy. I ideally will be at Origins next year. Hopefully that'll be the case. So we'll see how that works out. Just for the family, it always just depends on the finances, how we're set up for that. But ideally, I'd like to do that. But it's kind of a selfish trip too, though. So I think we're gonna pocket. Man, how do I want to do this? I could pocket the farm ship and then look at Destroyer Bot and Recycle Bot. I'm leaving Cargo Craft out there, which I don't really want to do that either. But okay, let's just pocket the farm ship. See what flips. Okay. You know what? I actually think I'm going to grab the Cargo Craft. We go with that. And we'll get another Cargo Craft. So we're okay with that. We are definitely okay with that. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I get that stuff goes pretty quick there. But there's so many hotels in that area. The fact that they fill up that fast. I just, for the heck of it, just looked at the one hotel across the street that me and Matt stayed at, not last year, but the year before. And I'm sure the prices will change, but it was like $300 a night or something like that right now. I'm just like, what? So, it's kind of crazy. All right, looks like we unfortunately hit an event, which I did not want it to happen. All right, looks like they didn't score. So what happened here? Okay, let's see here. We'll put a cargo craft on top. That's annoying because I really wanted to get one of these farm ships into the shuffle. So we'll grab this farm ship now. So that was a little bit of my worry. Well, I did get these two to pair up, which is pretty cool. And yeah. Yeah, I forgot what the name of the place is that we stayed at the one year right across the street. It's super nice. A little expensive, but it's super nice, and it's like literally across the street from the middle, which I thought was awesome. And then last year we ended up staying at the one that's on site because Wisewood just had like some extra rooms. Well, actually, I volunteered for them for a little bit, enough to pay for my room, which worked out nice. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Siege Fortress. We're a fan of that. So far, we've only seen a couple of the requisition cards. We do get the operations platform there. Let's keep popping the old throat lozenges and see how much that helps. All right, recon mission happening again. Or maybe it's the first time. Let's get the warrior pod for cheap. Dubs, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you hanging out. Take care, and also thank you so much for the challenge as well. You guys, make sure you check out Double Dubs on Wednesdays. It's been streaming Hero Realms. Great show, great insight. Far better insight to Hero Realms than I will ever be able to provide you. It's a good time. Make sure you check him out. Let's go ahead and just grab this other farm ship now. I don't really know why I did that now. I definitely could have grabbed something off the row instead. But I just wanted to get it over with, get it in there. Yeah, definitely stop in. Check out Double Dubs. Great time on there. So we'll see. This is a weird game that I'm a little... Yeah, that's the card I should have grabbed. I should have grabbed that Needle Lancer, and I don't really know why I didn't. So let's go ahead and do this here. Let's grab the Neural Nexus now. And we're not obviously looking at buying any of that stuff there. Got a really big hit in. So that's good. Do get a discard 2, so at least it will do something to our opponent. Actually, it's a good discard 2, because our opponent also has a Frontier Hawk, which will not be a great play for them right now. So I'm kind of curious. I wonder if he'll actually pitch the Hawk. I don't know. Does pitch the Hawk. and the Scout. That's probably what I would end up doing too. That way, get everything back into the shuffle. Does get a scrap in, and I've got a junk hand, so I got nothing good going on here. Let's go ahead and fire this over here. How did we have an extra trade? Why did we have 5 trade? Oh, I grabbed the wrong base. I really meant to grab this mobile market. What's going on there, Dion? Yes, we are rocking the yellow hardcore here. We can't get through the base, unfortunately. Ugh. And it's going to be looking bad once again here, so see what we can do. We're going to get stonewalled here at the end. That's rough. I mean, I've got a bomb hand coming up, but I've got to live long enough for it to do anything. There's an Enforcer Mech, which would have been nice. Alright, so we can purchase something for 4 and at least kill this base so it doesn't pair up for that for him. Even though it's probably still going to pair up, but I think that's still our play either way. We have the opportunity to take out one of these bases. Let's do it. There's a bigger requisition card, Armory. Card's kind of neat. 3 damage, make him discard. It costs 7, but it could be much cheaper. Like my hand here, it only cost me 3. There's a big hit. So can we buy any of these hot cards before we shuffle? No, unfortunately we cannot. Man, I mean, this would be like a good card to grab here, right, too, but I'm 1 short before I have to shuffle. So, woe is us. And all these cards are going to hit the discard, or are going to miss the shuffle now, too. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh my god. Let's buy the Armory for 3. Let's buy the Cruiser. Let's buy the Frontier Hawk. I think now we're just looking to flip an event. Let's scrap those out. Oh man, that feels bad, man. Oh, come on. Two more damage in there. There it is. What a freaking game, sir. What a game. Good game, sir. Good game. I think I had a couple turns there I kind of wish I could take back and play them just a little bit differently, but good game for sure there. Got that game 1 in the books. All right, let's go ahead and get this game 2 here with Dan, now with Dan and with Matt. Dan will get to his game right after these. Where'd your game go? I accepted it, didn't I? Weird. Okay, maybe I didn't. Okay, we're player 2. Is this game over? 12-7? Oh my god. How terrible was that? Anyways. Alright, so our opponent got a little bit of free trade there. Started out with a really hot draw. Frontier Hawk, Plasma Bot, and an Explorer. I'm tempted to take the 6 life because the 1 card draw is not going to help me much. It's not like there's something for 4 here. And I'm fine taking a Crusher. So we're going to do that. And of course... Of course, the 1 cost drop comes down, which I would have loved to have had. But whatever. Whatever. So we got Armory out here again. Another requisition. Didn't possess it. Oh my god, man, that is tough. It's so hard to watch right now. So we do got that Needle Lancer out here, but I'm going to grab this Hive going into deck 2. That'd be awesome to pair these 2 up. That could give me some big trade and a card draw. We'll see if it ends up paying off. We did get one of our Vipers here, which is actually good. I wanted to see that. So Matt's going to go a little aggro fast here. He's going to try to race this game. That's his typical style anyways, but definitely with what I've got. Couldn't get the two together, could I? Matt does grab the big base. We're going to grab the nesting ground there. We are not upset about that. We'll grab the plasma pod as well. Or the plague pod, sorry. Didn't control it. Yeah. What's a catch in this game, you know? That's what they always say, like, what's a catch? And unfortunately, Matt is getting some good scrap here, some good trade. Yep. Toss what you think you don't need, and all of a sudden you need it. Gets himself a repair or a recycle bot. One more trade. It's got enough damage to kill our base, unfortunately, so that hurts. What's he going to do with 4 trade? Double explore it up. I like it. So we're going to pitch that. Ooh. If you know me, you know I'm a big fan of Hammerhead, but honestly, snagging that base away, I think we're going to do that. We're going to snag that base away. Man, imagine coming here to talk to the announcers, and you're the guy that scored like the 1 touchdown for the game. That's hilarious. Wow, Matt is just racking up the damage. I was like, on an off chance, can we keep our guy out there, our base? But no, that's not meant to be. We still end up with a hammerhead, so that's good. I'm almost wondering if it's too late for the recycle bot, but I will still grab it. Ugh. Neither one of these pair up with each other to help each other at all, so that's a rough draw. And we will have enough to get through the base, so that's cool. Just enough, but it is enough. So that's all right in my book. We'll take it. Matt's gonna grab another base there. I love this. I'm a big fan. 5 defense for 4 is good. Does 4 damage. It's not high damage, but it's one of those annoying bases that it's, you know, it's not 4, it's 5, and for some reason that number seems just to be harder to get sometimes. All right, we'll discard 1. We'll grab this spike cluster. All right, we got enough to kill the base. We're done there. Mark it on your calendar, folks. Touchdown was scored on Thursday Night Football. You heard it here first. All right. Doesn't have a lot going on there. He had 6 total trades, so he was 1 short of doing something awesome. Let's get that hammerhead out there. All right, so we got some potential action going on here. 4, 5. Let's see if we can fish up here. Good, good, good. In fact, that's enough. I'll pitch the Viper. We'll risk it. And that is enough to... Oh, why did I play this? Give me the undo button. Give me the undo button. So I want to use the hammerhead ability. I'm going to use it. At least it was a scout. Okay. No harm, no foul. We got very lucky. We got to remind people who we are. So if you got any doubts, don't forget it. Okay. We got very lucky with that. You know what's funny? I thought this was damage for some reason. I don't know why. It's a big gold symbol that says 3. It's trade. For some reason, in my mind, it was 3 damage. I'm like, of course, it's a big base. Why wouldn't it do 3 damage? No, it's 3 trade. So that's interesting. I almost wonder in that same situation I would have grabbed it again then. Matt rolling 7. Getting that Demolisher. Very nice. But it's no damage. Oh, this is going to shuffle our deck on us. Son of a... Give me the ability to trigger my abilities too. So that kind of thing. So whatever we buy now is not going to make the shuffle. But we'll grab that Siege Fortress or go with that. Ooh, la la. We'll do this. We will get a scrap in, so that's good. And we'll grab a pack warship. Take that base out. We're basing up a little bit here, which is a good thing for us. This is looking all right. We're not hating this. Not a lot of hate going on here. Let's see what our opponent can pull out here. So they're going to hit us with a discard. They're going to hit us big damage. Big damage. Half of our life total. Taking on. Oh, they got a free base destruction as well. So wiped out our bases and did damage to us as well. So that's bad. But let's see what we can do. Let's draw some cards. Let's draw another card. Let's just draw all the starters here, apparently. Anything I'm going to want to buy? I'll buy that alignment bot, so I'll pitch the scout. We'll buy that guy. We're okay with that. Supply bot, recon, all sorts of junk. Ooh, put a card on top. Okay, we like that. So we've got a hammerhead coming up here. So because we have a hammerhead, we're going to put the old Siege Fortress on top there. Actually, what do I get? Oh, man, I could grab the pack warship. It's going to double ally. We'll just grab the Siege Fortress, call it a day. That's not going to do anything for us. He's got a lot of bases out there. So let's go ahead and do some damage. And we did get the two of them together. So that's good. I just assumed I was going to bottom deck the hammerhead. But it is what it is. Let's see what Matt's able to pull out here. Got that Demolisher. Gets the base right back on top. I'm pretty sure we just killed that base. But it's back out there. We're going to take a lot of damage. Got a discard going here. Potentially some more. Is going to do the double discard. Because why wouldn't you? Alright, it's getting the draws off the Demolisher. We're going to hit with a discard 4. So that sucks. Are we going to lose this game? That would be pretty amazing. It's not looking good for the home team right now, I'll tell you that. Yeah, we're down to 11 with a discard 4. And we're going to lose our base. That we were just going to combo with our hammerhead. But that is what it is. Obviously, we got to kill this guy. Can't even get through to do damage. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. What's he got in hand? We've got 5, 7. Depends what he draws. He's got half the damage in hand. Pitches a scout. He's got another draw with the mobile market. See what that gets for him. He needs 8 damage. He's fishing, so he doesn't have it. Does not have it. I think we've got it. Do we? 6, 10, 12. We don't actually have it. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Oof. That was a hell of a game. Hell of a game, too. 1-1 against the Cutter. Keeping it legit. Keeping it tight. That was a rough one. That discard 4, I thought for sure that was going to end it. I thought for sure that was going to be a GG the wrong way for me. But we took it down. We handled our business. All right. Game 3 against the Cutter, rubber match. This is how we like to do it. Take it down to the wire. And Matt is going first with a super flare off the top. Interesting. There's some hot cards to start things out. Repair Mech, Blob Miner, all sorts of good stuff out here. Blob Miner's going, of course. That is like one of the hottest turn 1 cards, man. It's so good. especially in this format where we're playing with events. So not only is it big trade, rogue scrapping, scraps itself out when you don't need it, but because of the rogue scrapping and the events, you have the potential of popping some events off too. There's an assimilator out there. That's not good. Excuse me. Matt's going for the big trade. Probably it's going to beat me to the assimilator, unfortunately, and there's literally just nothing I can do about it. So we'll grab a mobile market, see what we come up with. There's a neural nexus out there as well too. So we gotta recognize what's out there. There's a pack pod action. Cargo craft just coming up with all the goods. So we did luck out. Matt did not get the scrapper to kill the assimilator. And we did happen to draw the 7. So we'll grab the assimilator for ourselves. So that feels good. We'll see how we end up using it. Very, 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 very rarely I've noticed in any of my games to ever end up using its ability to steal a card from your opponent. And then you're torn. Like, do you use it for like big damage right away? Or do you use it for big trade? But then you're behind on the damage. There's a Hellfire out here. I don't know if you guys have seen this card. This card is nuts. It's 5 and your opponent discards for 4. Like, that alone is like pretty good. Combo to draw a card and discard. And it's got requisition, so it could have been cheaper if I would have had yellow out there. It is really good. And that's something you don't want your opponent to have. Alright, so we're able to do here. Kills the raft. Has the 7, gets the neural nexus. I was afraid of that. Alright, so we are like... We're hurting. We are hurting. So I'm looking at that burrower. I'm also looking at the jamming terminal. But I can't give him the burrower with having the greens that he has already. All right, we are looking at potentially buying these guys on the cheap. And there's 2 of them? Do we try to get that assimilator now? Let's go for it. We did hit it. Okay, so here's where you get that dilemma. I think now it's still early enough. I'm going to take the trade. Let's kill the Viper. I do want to keep as much trade available to me as possible. These guys are only costing 1. I mean, that's like almost impossible to pass up. Let's scrap this Viper too. So we're going to run into lots of trade. Let's grab this jamming terminal. I mean, I don't think I can pass these up for 1. That's just kind of ridiculous. And we do get ourselves a blow. Are we interested in stealing the neural nexus from our opponent but losing his simulator for it? I don't think so. We'll grab this blob miner. So that was it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. So that'll be interesting. Not like the most powerful stuff out there, but it's going to be a lot of defense. It's going to soak some damage for me. There goes a blob alpha. Hive Queen showing up. All right, let's we are going to grab ourselves the defense system now for sure. Tanker Mech, this card is phenomenal. Normally costs 5, gives you 4 trade. Combo to scrap in your hand or discard. Scrap it to draw, and it's cheaper. It would only cost me 3 this turn. I didn't have 3 when I flipped it, unfortunately. But this is good. This is some good defense here. It's going to soak some serious damage for us. I like that a lot. Obviously got the Hive Queen out there. That's a high priority target. I don't know if we're going to be able to get our hands on it. Matt is seriously just drew like all the damage in the world. This guy here is so good. Combo green for 5 damage. I think that's so underrated. And then you get this stinger here, which is... Did he seriously just wipe out all our bases? That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts. But yeah, stinger getting you 6 damage after your ally. It's pretty good. Matt's deciding if he wants anything. He wants nothing. Not even an explorer. And I don't fault him for that with that hand. We are actually going to put this guy on top. I gotta shave my beard once I'm done. I have a feeling we might be, because he's got a lot of sauce coming up here. And I'm kind of spread out, even with the scrapping I got going earlier. Let's got this other base here. Let's just continue with the base trend. That guy's only 4 if I get rid of this. It's almost tempting. I think I will. Why not? Let's do it up. Flip another pack pod. I was actually supposed to at least get rid of the sides here yesterday, and I didn't. Keep it around just a little bit longer again. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Good seeing you again. If you guys don't know Dime, check him out. He is a variety streamer. Plays a lot of Call of Duty and things like that also, but good time on his stream as well. All right, a little bit of discard. So we did get the terminal to pair up with the Hellfire, so that's awesome. Let's see what we can do there. All right, now we got a little beard's long. There you go. Let's pop that scout out of there. We are getting a little bit into that territory of not wanting to use this for trade anymore. So let's go ahead and kill the Hive Queen. We flip a spawning worm. I don't think we can pass that up, especially if our opponent could potentially... What has our opponent got in here for us? Nothing that we want to steal, of course. I think we have to take the spawning worm. I don't think we can justify passing that up, especially if we have enough to kill the base. Braid it up. I love it. Get a little Viking braids in there. Throw some bones of some random animals in there. Scare all the kids. All right, well, this is a red hand. So let's see what we can do with this action here. So it's a tight game. Again, our opponent has got a lot of damage. They got 10, 15. You know, they've probably got about 23, 24 damage, something like that in there. Pitches a couple of scouts. All right. Blob Miner doing some work. And of course, he does not get the Blob Alpha for me to steal. So I'll play the simulator this turn, and he'll immediately get Blob Alpha after that. The nice thing here, too, is he also cannot kill my base. So that is a bonus. Transit and exit in the house. So I am thinking I really want to buy one of these expensive cards. Yeah, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. I do really appreciate it. Good seeing you. Really, really, really want to buy the Nexus or this, but I think we got to go straight damage. So we're going to do that. And let's scrap that guy, and I think we'll keep this guy around for another spin. We'll grab this guy here, because it doesn't hurt. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get that damage in there. Yeah, especially with a slow hand like this coming up. I really want to make sure I get that damage in while I could. Pitching the old scout action. Pack Pod does not pair up with green yet, but he does have all the trade in the world here, unfortunately. He's going for the 9. He's going for the Nexus. So he did not have any damage to kill our bases, so that's actually pretty huge. That's good for us. I don't have enough to buy the Siege Fortress, unfortunately. We'll grab the Destroyer Bot. And there you go. We'll just do a little bit of extra damage here and pass that turn over. So this is a good hand. This is not a hand that you're going to complain about. We like this. Like this a lot. All right, he's got the Alpha out there now going. He's gotten the cards. Not a ton going on there. He does have enough to kill multiple bases, though. I think, yeah, he killed a couple of them. He'll get rid of the builder bot, I'm sure, and kill another base. So we knew that was going to happen, unfortunately. But let's see what we want to do here. So he didn't play any bases that turn. So Neural Nexus is coming up this hand probably. So we can put a base on top. And then with the market, we could draw it right away. I'm just debating if any of these bases are worthwhile. Defense system's actually pretty decent. So, or I don't have enough to buy that. All right, let's just play this out here and kill this. All right, let's go see if there's another base for like 4 or 5 that would have been worthwhile. There's not. So let's go ahead and put this guy on top. And then let's go ahead and draw it. Get it out there. You know, there's scrapping, spawning worm, hellfire. Let's use the hellfire ability. Draw, discard, perfect. We're gonna pop that, and we're gonna be 1 damage short of killing our opponent. But we're gonna do it. Get all that stuff out there. I don't think we're gonna take any. I mean, we do have events though, but we're also gonna be putting stuff in. I'll grab the rocket. That doesn't hurt to put in my hand. All right, didn't get us anything. Miner technically doesn't hurt either because at least it scraps off for damage. I'll buy that. Frontier Hawk doesn't hurt. Okay. We did not flip a damage event. I'm not going to buy that next card. We'll let our opponent do it and see if perhaps that would have got us a win. That I don't know. A couple discards there. A couple scouts going the way of the dodo. Does not get the neural nexus. So that is going to be game, folks. There it is, taking down game 3. Excellent set, sir. Excellent set. It's been a few weeks. Glad we were able to get that in. Thanks for the challenges, as always, Matt. I really like that. I like those requisition cards. They don't seem to be overpowered by any means. And, of course, it's always fun to play with new cards as well. So, thanks so much, man. Good games. Good games for sure. Dan, if you're still around, I appreciate your patience. We've got top row minus gambits. So we'll accept that. And if you're around, I'll be happy to play that one on stream as well. I am player 1. Yeah, I really like that format. That format's a lot of fun. It's got just enough, a little bit of chaos to switch things up. What do we got going on here? Okay, so you are here. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we unfortunately have 3, which is good and bad. 4 and 5 would have been better. Blob Wheel's very tempting, but honestly, I'm a big fan of grabbing like a patrol bot. There's a warp jump, which actually isn't that great. I could just buy the Explorer. Fed Shuttle's just terrible. But I have a chance of getting that and then possibly something else to go into deck 2. That's the only thing that makes that tempting. I will. All right, nothing good there. Okay, that's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just would have been nicer to get like another 1-coster, like a trade bot or something, into that deck 2. All right, so Dan's got 6 trade, plays out the whole hand, play all like a badass. Does not care that there's gambits in this format. He's just gonna play it all anyways. All right, so we have got some action here. He's got that Mega Mech. Unfortunately, it kind of forces my hand. I will pull the breeding site away. I don't need him putting that out there and then bouncing that back for free. Mega Mech is still good with any base that you get, though. But we definitely can't allow that nonsense. We're going to does grab the Battle Barge. That's unfortunate for us, but we are going to get ourselves a Mega Hauler. So we're very happy about that. Let's grab that guy. And maybe we'll be fortunate enough to get it with the Fed Shuttle. Nope, not happening. But at least maybe we'll be fortunate enough to get it with a decent ship out there. Yeah, Mega Hauler is good. It's hit or miss, as we know. Sometimes it's worthless because there's like no good ships out there that you would even want to grab. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a War Elder. That's awesome. So War Elder is awesome because I have a patrol bot. We're going to go ahead and pop that for 2 trade. So this will let me scrap that Viper. And this will let me ally to kill that Viper. Okay, so now we've got some choices. I've got 4. I know I've got a Mega Hauler coming up, but I can't leave the Destroyer bot or Blob Destroyer for him just to buy away from me. I think I have to buy it regardless. And sure enough, there is the Mega Hauler. So I'm potentially looking at junk to be able to use its ability. We'll see. We'll see what Dan flips over for us. We'll see what we flip over ourselves. Dan's got 4 trade, potentially 5 trade. Could be eyeing up defense spot. Could be eyeing up blob wheel. Could double explore it up. Does grab a defense spot. Grabs 2 defense spots. So we got a battle screecher, but we also have a battle mech. So I'm torn because for me, well, this is actually easy. We'll put the battle mech on top for free. And then we'll buy the missile bot. Yeah, there's events here. We're buying battle screecher. That's one of my favorite things. Yeah, Screecher is so good in this format, especially when you're not playing a ton of expansions, even if you are. Anytime you've got events or frontier events, if I get my hands on a battle Screecher, that's hard for me to pass up. All right, Dan's got 4 trade, potentially 5. Does grab himself a cutter. And then he's got Battle Pod and Missile Bot out there. So both phenomenal cards, especially in this format. Just going to grab that blob wheel. Okay. So he's looking at potentially getting some action lined up for his base bouncing action. Get that breeding site. Let's go ahead and get another scrap in here. I am going to grab another battle pod or another rose scrapper. We're not going to grab this Fed shuttle. We don't need it. In fact, we'd like to get rid of the one we have, but we still have it. All right, there's the battle barge. Speak of the devil. Showing up, ready to do its thing. Mega mech in the house. All right, only got the 1 trade though. So lots of damage and a discard. There's a comet. That's awesome. That's really, really, really good. All right, so we will pitch that. Then we'll scrap that guy and that guy. Let's buy this cruiser. Warp jump hits the board. Pitch these 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter which ones. I'd love to do the damage, but I'm not going to pass up getting the Torres to pair up with the Fed shuttle. Even though I could have saved the Torres for Mega Hauler, and actually I probably should have. Wasn't thinking. But that's all right. Got a good life gain boost out of it. All right, he's going to get a little scrap in there with that defense spot. Does got the blob wheel. He's going to get himself a dreadnought. Does not buy the dreadnought. Was that a mistake? Was that a play error? I don't know. I would have been hard pressed to leave that dreadnought out there. But that happened. Let's go and scrap out the row. Try to trigger an event. Supernova, not the event we're looking for. Especially with 2 green heroes out there. Let's get that service ship. And not another event, unfortunately. I'm actually going to kill the base. We've got a command ship out there. And I want to do everything in my power to prevent my opponent from being able to possibly buy it. Defense spot out there. Cutter. It's got 5. Short of buying the Royal Redoubt. Does get a battle station. I'm a big fan of battle station in this format. It's cheap. It's good defense. And it can go for the kill shot. Dreadnought coming in here. Ooh, baby. We're going to command ship to the top, courtesy of the Mega Hauler. And now we're going to try to clear the row and trigger an event. Let's see what we can do. Monkey Muffins indeed. There's a Comet. Scrap 2. We got none to scrap. But we do have... I mean, all these cards are phenomenal. So we'll grab this guy now. And now we'll trigger that to go with the Mega Hauler to get the draw. Let's get that going there. Let's get this Ram Pilot. Let's go ahead and kill Battle Barge. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do that. I don't have a red ally. But that was a hell of a turn. We'll grab the cargo launch for sure. That definitely does not hurt our deck whatsoever. So that was good. That was really good, not going to lie. We'll see what our opponent's able to respond with. Let's get a couple scraps in there. That is, I guess, one thing. We were not able to take advantage of the Comet. But we're okay based on what was in our hand and what was going on there. Alright, not a lot going on there. Not a lot to do it. Let's get the draw in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could buy myself a construction hauler, but honestly, I don't need it at the moment. Definitely some French vanilla hands. I would like to get the hive as well too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Just going to go pure damage here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this scrap in here. And then we'll kill that guy. I think we're gonna be happy enough to do that. And just do a little bit of action there. Alright, let's see what we can do here now. Most likely on the last deck of our game here, but we'll see. We've got a sizable advantage against our opponent, life-wise. 62 to 10. It's got some damage he'll be able to do here, but let's grab the construction hauler with the Mega Hauler. Let's play the construction hauler. Command ship, and that should be game. We'll put the hive out just to play it out. Oh my goodness, this is just going to keep giving, isn't it? Dan, I'm going to play this out real quick. I hope you don't mind. I just want to see what this machine will do here at the end. Alright, so let's buy that. I don't even know what we're buying with that. Doesn't matter. No. He is definitely dead, so we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. I think that's it. That's going to do her. We were able to pull off a 72 to 33. That is a knockout in endurance. Yeah, exactly. Good thing it wasn't. That was a knockout. Good game, sir. Good game. Appreciate the challenge. Yeah, the Mega Hauler there got a little rowdy, and I just happened to hit some of the right stuff for it, so that worked out well. But hey, we gotta play the victory song. Especially because you don't hear it too often on the stream, so we'll play it when we can. So, all right, gang. I really appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. I had a fantastic time with the return here. I'm glad we're up and running again. We'll be back next week, same bad time, same bad channel. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go say hi to someone here. Bear with me for a moment. Let's see who's out there. Would love anyone that could stick around just long enough to say hi to him. Maybe throw him a follow as well. Let's see who we've got out here that we'd like to say hi to. And Eric's is playing No Man's Sky, which is actually looking really good after the update. So let's go ahead and say hi to him. So again, I appreciate everyone for stopping in. Absolutely. I hear you, Dan. I hear you. They come way too early. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the raid, VQ. Thank you for the sub, Holy Elvis. Thank you for the challenges, everyone that sent over Hero Realms and Star Realms. Let's go ahead and throw an Eric's a raid. All right, so we'll just say hi to him before we go away for the night. Once again, thank you so much. Please stop in the Facebook page if you're interested in getting some more Star Realms activity. Great group there, great leagues, great members. So have a good night, everyone.